most car nameplates can just dream of the sort of client commitment that the Toyota 86, once in the past the Scion FRS, and its twin, the Subaru BRZ, have accomplished. A valid example, 2 of the dozen car columnists gathered for the uncover of the 86's new TRD unique release drove their very own 86s to the occasion, both of which highlighted mechanical and corrective alterations. Also the countless brought down and bent illustrations that can be seen in basically every American city in numerous different places other than. Be that as it may, why given the clients a chance to do all the tweaking, Toyota is getting in on the enjoyment with the 2019 Toyota 86 TRD Extraordinary version. Standard summer tires, front and back Brembo brakes, all the enjoyment of the first in addition to somewhat more. Single accessible shading plan, constrain run, a large portion of this gear is as of now accessible on the BRZ. For significantly more profound scope of the 86, see our Buyer's Guide Inside and Out survey. Restricted to 1,418 cases and situated on the best branch of the 86 family tree, the TRD shares its powertrain and essential skeleton with its kin yet includes a couple of critical hardware overhauls and a few particular plant components. How about we begin with the hardware? By seizing one of these manual transmission just $33,340 cars, drivers will appreciate sack stampers, front and back Brembo brakes, and standard 18-inch wheels enveloped by Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires. Don't bother that the BRZ has been accessible with that damper and brake mix since 2017. Toyota guarantees us that its sack stampers have been tuned particularly for the auto by the great individuals at Toyota Racing Development, TRD. Our involvement with the 86 TRD was restricted to a couple of laps on a short track with a couple of more laps of a 86 GT for correlation, so we'll have to invest more energy with, and test, the auto to completely measure this execution setup. Yet, even in that brief span, plainly the progressions really affect the driving knowledge. Contrasted and the 86 GT, the TRD release rolls less in corners and is less inclined to be disrupted by braking inputs. The brakes feel firmer yet are never grabby, and the Pilot Sport 4 tires keep the auto immovably planted under forceful driving. By correlation, the GT we drove felt looser, with more body movements, gentler reactions from the brakes, and significantly less stiff. Toyota collected a group of expert float drivers to go with us at the dispatch of this most recent 86, and, obviously maybe, every one of them lauded the advantages of the TRD version's execution improvements. Yet, one surrendered that the GT's lower limit makes it somewhat more malleable, less demanding to urge into a float, and in this manner more fun in specific applications. Floating isn't our tendency, he let us know. We couldn't oppose this idea. The 86 GT may better profit by the delight of driving the moderate auto quick, yet drivers who want to autocross the 86 will be ideally serviced by the expanded skill of the TRD display. It stays to be seen whether they will likewise be ideally serviced by its looks. The 86 TRD is accessible just in dark and embellished with yellow, orange, and red TRD designs on the 2 entryways. A body unit for the front and back guards and the side ledges in addition to a humble 3-piece spoiler influence the TRD to look just somewhat more threatening than the stock 86. The inside is dark, as well, with splendid red accents on the seats, shifter, and directing wheel. The auto isn't ugly, however when such huge numbers of 86 proprietors modify their autos with interesting paint occupations, dart on spoilers, and bringing down units, it's anything but difficult to envision some of them being disillusioned that they won't get the opportunity to settle on any outline choices on the uncommon release show. Numerous paint hues or no, we anticipate investing more energy with the 86 TRD and estimating the effect of its extraordinary hardware on our tests. Perhaps we can even locate some neighborhood 86 devotees to hoon around with. All things considered, Sports Auto's Love Organization.